So the RIDA range of products. Thank you very much, everybody who is, yes, everybody, Peace, Ogundeles, Frank Solomon, Jumokelawa, Omi Omojokun, Dr. Omi, Yemijo. Thank you so much. Yes, the RIDA range of products. Now, the RIDA range of products, I came across the RIDA range of products at the onset about 6 years ago. You know, and normally, I've been a doctor for over 40 years. I qualified in 1982, and normally, with my profession, one would not be disposed to looking at or even embracing such. But one of my postgraduate training, we were taught about a certain phenomenon that I'm going to talk about, and that positioned me to even be able to take a look at the RIDA range of products. And the RIDA range of products, we call them nature's gift of health. And they are a range of products that have different properties, but one property that is common to them is antioxidants in one form or the other. And these products, like I said, they came onto the market about 6 years ago, and they were intentionally created, and the company went to great lengths to get all the necessary, to do everything that's necessary to bring to us a range that is safe, effective, and qualitative. And so the products have NAFDAC approval, they have FDA approval, so they're registered in the US, they have ISO 9001 certification. ISO 9001 is a global standards organization, so it's like getting an external auditor to audit your processes. And then the company, before the products came onto the market, the company did preclinical trials and toxicity tests. And after they came onto the market, the flagship product, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, the RIDA Herbal Bitters, underwent a clinical trial in a tertiary institution in Nigeria, which verified some of the claims of the product. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that as we go along. So we have a range of products that have elicited positive feedbacks and testimonials in nearly 20 countries of the world. Now, what really what are they about? You know, there's a phenomenon called oxidative stress. And oxidative stress occurs when there's an imbalance between some unstable molecules called free radicals or reactive oxygen species and antioxidants. So they build up and they cause oxidative stress. So free radicals are generated during normal chemical processes in the body. And antioxidants are also produced by the body, and the antioxidants they mop up the free radicals. But there are certain situations that we are exposed to that make the free radicals in our body more than our antioxidants can combat. And then when that happens, we have this resultant effect called oxidative stress. Now, what causes increase in free radicals? I believe you can see my slide. Can you see my slide? Yes. So yeah, you can see diet, medications, thank you, medications and treatments, alcohol, pesticides. Who does not have a generator near them? Who has never used insecticides and pesticides? Inadequate intake of fruits and vegetables, lack of exercise or inadequate amounts of physical activity, and so on and so forth. We are all exposed. And if there's anyone in here who is not exposed to any of these, please type, I am not. I'm not sure that person came today. So, and now where does RIDA come in? Because there's oxidative stress, actually from research has shown that oxidative stress is at the root of many of these chronic health conditions, these non-communicable diseases that we talked about. At the root of it is oxidative stress. And RIDA contains herbs, that have been used to treat ailments for over 1,000 years, and it contains antioxidants that help to mop up oxidative stress, which is happening to everyone. And I believe you can see my slide. If you see that image of the man with all the different systems and organs, and those are the places where oxidative stress plays out and causes disease. And so in comes RIDA. Now, what is RIDA all about? We have the bitters. RIDA herbal bitters is the general antioxidant. Yes, Felicia, the person is not in the meeting. That means that everybody is exposed to what can increase their free radicals. So RIDA herbal bitters, I mean, interestingly, when I first came across RIDA herbal bitters, I did personal research into the ingredients, and I saw that they all have antioxidant properties. But they have other, the bitters has other properties. It has anti-diabetic, anti-lipidemic, analgesic, anti-inflammatory properties, among others, and anti-malarial properties as well. And it's been useful in so many health conditions. We're going to hear, we're going to hear some testimonials as we go along. But while we're, there's somebody I need to release mute. Yes, so as we go along, if you're here and you've used any of the RIDA range of products, or you have recommended it to somebody and they've given you a feedback, please, can you just start typing in the chat box, and say which one it was and what it did for the person. This is so that our guests who may never have heard of or never have come across the RIDA range of products can see, what really it's been doing in the lives of many individuals. Now, we also have the RIDA cleanser. The RIDA cleanser is like a natural antimicrobial agent. It has antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial properties. It also detoxifies, and it potentiates the action of the bitters. So that's the RIDA cleanser. And it helped people in stubborn infections. Some people, they've gone to the hospital, they've had their maybe a chest x-ray, they've had antibiotics, and the cough is still there. Such a number of people like that have taken the cleanser in conjunction with the bitters, and the cough has cleared. There have been some men with some chronic urethral discharge infection that have taken bitters with the cleanser. I know that as medical personnel, doctors and medical professionals, we sort of laugh or sneer when people talk about this chronic staphylococcus, because staphylococcus actually is found all over the skin. But some people insist that they have had staphylococcus infection for years and years. But some of those, interestingly, have used the bitters and the cleanser, and their quote unquote, the staphylococcus has been relieved, has cleared. Then after that, we have the fat burner. Now, the fat burner helps not only by supporting healthy weight control, it speeds up metabolism, it actually it suppresses the appetite in a subtle way. At least that's my experience. But it also helps to lower LDL cholesterol. Again, I'm a witness to that. And there have been a lot of people who have used it as part of their weight loss, and it has been very helpful. Then we have the Fire for Men. RIDA Fire for Men corrects and maintains normal testosterone level. It helps, it enhances libido, it corrects erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation. It helps men who have prostate issues. I mean, we've had feedbacks from men from benign prostatic, from the effects of benign prostatic hypertrophy to prostate cancer, to I mean the PSA dropping. There's quite a few testimonials on that from different countries. It helps in low sperm count as well. And we have records of at least 200 babies that have been born to couples who have used, of course, they've gone to the hospital, they've done what they need to do, and pregnancy is still not happening. But with the bitters, the fire, the cleanser, and the next one I'm going to talk about, we've had quite a number of babies. So, okay, I'm beginning to see some testimonials in the group. Okay, worked on pile, eczema and ringworm, joint pain, boils, and even acne, cleared athlete's foot infection, So, yeah, so even there've been cases of low sperm count that the fire, in conjunction with the bitters, has helped. Then we have the Restore. The Restore is the woman's answer to fire, and it helps women in menstrual irregularities, menstrual pains, fibroids. I mean, it's with the RIDA range of products that I have ever really believed that there's any product that can help to shrink fibroids, and that's what it's done. It also has helped people with fibroids. There are quite a number of babies born that have been born to mothers who have used this product. It also helps with menopausal symptoms as well. These are used in conjunction with the bitters. If you're still following me, can someone please type Restore? Restore. It restores the women's hormonal hormones. So if I hear, thank you very much. Then we have our teas, the RIDA teas. We have the Trim tea, the Calm tea, the Heart tea. The Trim tea burns fat and aids in weight loss. The Calm tea helps you relax and improve sleep quality. I mean, that's my tea, man. Heart tea improves heart health. It supports blood pressure management. It benefits the respiratory system and boosts immunity because, of course, it contains antioxidants. Thank you very much, everybody who is saying Restore, so I know I'm being heard. Then we have the balm. Anytime I say the balm, I feel like adding, oh, the balm. And I'm sure I have witnesses in the house. We call the balm small but mighty. Yes, the feedback we get from users of Calm tea is quick. Yes, really quick. And so the balm is a topical anti-inflammatory analgesic. I think there's somebody that needs to mute. I shall go ahead and mute the person. Yes. Topical anti-inflammatory analgesic. So it helps, relieves nasal congestion, helps to rheumatic pain, arthritis, enhances breathing during exercise. But it also has anti-eczematous and anti-fungal properties. I discovered the antifungal properties just by chance. And maybe I will talk a bit more about that during the testimonials. Hanging. I think we need to mute. So now, apart from these products, the company, we have put together some combos where it's not just about you taking all the bitters, but a combo of our products that work together to give you, relief in different conditions. Now, there are many combos that we have, but I'm just going to mention a few here, but later we can reach out to the person who invited us and talk, any condition that you need a combo for, we have a combo for it. So this is the arthritis and joint care pack, the bitters, eucalyptus tea or calm tea, and balm. We have the hypertension control pack. Yeah, I can't do without the balm. Yeah, if I was going to the moon, I would take bitters and balm with me and calm tea. So hypertension control pack. We have the diabetes care pack. These are among others. We have the weight loss and detox pack, but we have so many other packs, which, depending on what your health condition is, what you're trying to get help with, you have the pack. Now we have another range of products called the gummies. So we have the Flawless Glow, which contains glutathione, collagen, vitamin A, biotin, and helps us to have a flawless glow. Helps the skin to look bright and clear and fresh. So that's the Flawless Glow. They're gummies, they're not bitters. We have apple cider vinegar gummies, which also helps healthy digestion. It is rich in antioxidants. It helps. It can be used as part of a weight loss schedule as well, and contains strong antioxidants. Then we have the Test X 180. This is the male product, which helps in different, it helps to support the body's natural testosterone. It reduces stress and helps men generally. Then we have the Booty Boost gummies. These are for individuals who would like to enhance their curves without surgery. And if you're still following me, can one or two people type without surgery? Yes, plus boils, even acne. I just used the balm on a staff with heat rashes. It cleared everything. That's Dr. Olubumi. Fantastic. Without surgery. So yes, we have the Booty Boost without surgery. Then we now have a range of personal care, personal hygiene products. We have the RIDA body wash, and we have it in 3 variants. We have brightening, we have moisturizing, we have glow. You bet I don't use any other thing to bath since they came out. And then we have the body lotion. All these help us users to have soft, fresh, supple, healthy skin. I went somewhere to another branch of our church a few weeks ago, and I saw a lot of old friends and some I hadn't seen in years. And one just looked at me and said, "You know what? I think you're looking younger." And I'm like, "Yeah, up RIDA." Because I use not only the bitters, I use the body lotion, the body wash, and everything. Then we have the body butter. Man, the body butter is like butter. You know, if you open it and you take a bit of it, you would want to lick it rather than put it on your body. So that's how interesting and nice the body butter is. It also promotes bright skin. It contains herbal oils that reduce acne and wrinkles. So it has anti-aging properties. It also has antifungal, antibacterial. You know, so all these are natural products that you can use to enhance your health. You know, even as you take all the lifestyle actions that you know you're supposed to take, you have RIDA beside you, behind you, to support anything that you need support for. Then we have the hair cream. The hair cream contains chebe powder and chebe oil, promotes hair growth, leads to longer, fuller hair, adds natural shine to hair, does so much. I mean, I also have, if there's time, I'm going to share a testimonial about somebody I gave some hair cream to a few weeks ago. So she's my hairdresser, and I just gave her a scoop of the hair cream. And she said, oh, that she's going to use it on her daughter. I didn't really hear that then, but she said she told me that. And this was a Friday. And then Monday, I saw her call, missed call, missed call. I said, now what happened? And she called me and said, I called her back. She said that she wants, because I just gave it to her. I just gave her a scoop, that she wants to buy it. How much is it? Apparently, her daughter had had a skin condition for a couple of months. And she's been to hospital, she's used creams, she's even gone to Alagbo. She used them, nothing. And the child, the girl is probably about 7 or 8, she's special needs, you know, and she said that the rash, I mean, whatever it was, the child would itch, so it was so itchy that the little girl would go into the drawer, get a comb and scratch and won't be able to sleep. So she took that hair cream and washed the girl, put it on her head and her whole body. And for the first time in a couple of months, the girl slept well and the rash had started clearing. Imagine, it's the hair cream, but that was amazing. And of course, since then, that's what she's using. Now, who needs the product? Like we talked about, everybody needs. You want to support your lifestyle modification, you need RIDA. You want to prevent disease, RIDA. You want a better lifestyle, or you're managing any of those chronic health conditions, those NCDs, hypertension, diabetes, arthritis, and others. We've had cases of even cancer, you know, that have, you know, they've gotten relief, you know, they feel better, they live better, they live a better quality of life when using RIDA, including we have somebody who has HIV/AIDS as well. And if you want to build immunity, you want to stay fresh, you have children at home, and you want first aid for most issues. I mean, every family needs to have a bottle of RIDA at least, or a pack of RIDA and balm at home, honestly, for first aid. Now, this is the time, you know, we have different testimonials. And right now, I'm going to play some audios. I know that some people have recorded an audio, and I'm going to play them in a minute. So just give me a minute or two, and then let me get it shared. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to share the audio. Please, I would like someone to let me know if you can hear once I start sharing. Please, if you can hear, just type "we hear." Can we hear? Okay, it's muffled. Okay, just a minute. Let me try again.
I'm a pharmacist and
Can you
I'm
hear
a user
now?
and promoter of the RIDA range of products.
Can we hear now?
And the basis of my promoting the RIDA range of products is
Okay,
born out
I'll
of personal
rewind to
testimonies.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Temitope Akinyemi. I'm a pharmacist and I'm a user and promoter of the RIDA range of products. And the basis of my promoting the RIDA range of products is born out of personal testimonies. And it would interest you to note that I'm not only just a pharmacist, but I'm from a family of medical doctors. My dad is a medical doctor, my sister, my brother. And I can tell you categorically today that I don't only just use the products, but my family of medical doctors use the products and also recommend it to some of their patients. My dad in particular is excited about recommending it to his diabetes patients and recently asked me if he could recommend it to one of his patients who had Parkinson's. I was very quick to tell him that, yeah, we have a testimony of somebody who recovered from serious Parkinson's to being able to drive. So the products have, been phenomenal for me and for my immediate family. For now, I'd like to share just two of the testimonies I have on some of the products in the past 2 weeks. One happened just a few days ago. A lady close to me had she whenever she went to the toilet. I think she moved out of town for a bit. She had a change of diet, change of environment. Anytime she went to the toilet and she needed to clean up, she saw blood. And that happened. She saw that happen for a week plus, and she was getting bothered. I know she just mentioned it to me, and I just told her that she should take RIDA orally, and she should take the bitters orally, and also do a sit bath with it. And all that involved was just putting about 10 to 20 mils of the bitters in a basin or a bucket and just sit on it in a bucket with hot water, and then sit on it such that the steam from the bitters in hot water or warm water would just go in and do a healing work on where the wound was, because it was I felt it was a result of a wound. I just told her, okay, just try it and let's see how it goes. And she tried it, and within, I think, 4 or 5 hours, I got a call and she was just excited, like, because I told her, use this thing for 5 days and consistently for 5 days so that the thing heals properly. And within 4 to 5 hours of the same day when she used it, she just called, was shouting, screaming, and was like, I went to use the restroom. And of course, I wanted to clean up. I was expecting the regular blood and not a drop of blood. Not a drop of blood. That meant to her that the healing work was so swift, it was so fast, and she was just so excited. I told her, just continue using it for the next 5 days so that the place will just heal properly. Of course, the same thing goes for the fact that we had a number of people use it for pile or hemorrhoids as well, and it's really been helpful. for them. The second one I'd just like to add quickly is about our RIDA County. That county is making a difference in people's health. We know that in rejuvenation, for the body to be able to heal itself and rejuvenate itself, a lot of it happens when we sleep. So when people don't sleep well, they discover that they're stressed up, they discover that they fall ill easily, they look older than their age, and all of that. So, I've had people tell me, what is inside that county? I sleep so soundly. Somebody still bought me, I think about 2 weeks ago, who I gifted the county to. And she said, wow, that anytime I want to sleep deep, maybe I've had a busy day or I'm just stressed and I take this tea, my alarm always rings out and I don't hear. Like, I just sleep off. I sleep soundly and I sleep well. And she was so excited about it. I could go on and on. We have testimonies across so many products in the RIDA range. And of course, I've had people who are colleagues in the pharmacy field as well who have shared testimonies about using the products, medical doctors and all. I'm so excited about the RIDA range. RIDA rocks. Thank you.
Hello, I am Chidebere Koze. I'm a pharmacist. I am an advocate of preventive medicine. This is one singular reason why I embrace the RIDA range of products. While orthodox medicines are good and excellent, they have their limitations. And I needed products that can naturally help prevent frequent cases of falling sick, as well as reverse chronic disease conditions. Products that can handle the body holistically, that can work from the cellular level, revitalize, reinvigorate, and re-energize the cells. Products that are authentic and are true to their claims. RIDA Bitters fills the needs. RIDA Bitters' basic mechanism of action is its activities as antioxidants. It helps to mop up the singlet oxygen that causes oxidative stress, leading to inflammation, the root cause of practically all disease conditions. RIDA Bitters steps in to arrest this situation. And once that happens, the cells, which is the basic units of life, become healthy again, and thus the entire body becomes better, ensuring overall well-being. The RIDA range of products are good and the natural products and are very effective. I've had to use it for several disease conditions with positive results. One recent case is that of CKD, that is chronic kidney disease. An elderly woman in her early 60s who was hypertensive was diagnosed of CKD by her medical doctor. She was placed on some orthodox medicines, but the conditions were not getting any better. When I was informed, I placed her on RIDA Bitters, RIDA Cleanser, and RIDA Heart Tea. This is her 4th month on the products. Her blood pressure has since been normalized. The second kidney function test that was carried out showed that the values are now within normal range. The pain in her lower left abdomen caused by the kidney problems is now a thing of the past. RIDA products really rock.
Then let's talk about hemorrhoids. Oh my God. I shared some testimonies in my status. I received those testimonies today. After some patients have read my status, and I say, yes, I'm a testimony. Oh, Dr. Rex, have you not observed I'm not disturbing you again? Why? I said, okay, when I realized that the cleanser detoxifies, it helps the flora of the digestive system. I said, oh, it's fine. Let's see how this works. I like to do in my close circle so that if something goes left, I can always be held accountable for it before I now push it to my patient. Interestingly, we said she had a bad hemorrhoid. In fact, after doing her colonoscopy, we were saying, look, after the treatment, if it doesn't work, we're going to do hemorrhoidectomy. Hemorrhoidectomy is a surgical removal of hemorrhoids, which is what we call pile. What you oversponding call jetty. So we started using the cleanser. I thought that she was going to use it for straight up 6 months. No, Rira. After 3 months, we did not see the hemorrhoids. I'm telling you. She had to tell me, Dr. Alexis, can I sell the remaining bottles? I said, before you said, come and enter business now. You are now not going to be a preacher about this. You're also going to be a business partner. And she joined. And the only thing she's talking about is hemorrhoids. I'm telling you. She's just preaching about how hemorrhoids can work. And that is because she tasted, she saw, it worked, she can preach about it. So please, let's push it. Let's tell our patients, let's bring in our colleagues. I know doctors don't like herbal medications. That is because of ignorance. That's because they have not tested, they have not looked through, they have not searched to see. I went to do research on all the contents of each of the RIDA products. I love reading. I love research. I love to make sure something is working. Let me get to the roots of it. And I found out that every single thing that was used to make this available is working seriously. So please, I appeal to us doctors, let's start teaching them. Medical insurance, yes, is way, way high. But the knowledge is getting better. But RIDA needs to be on all our pharmacies now. It needs to be in every of our pharmaceuticals. We need to be talking.
Okay, thank you. I think we have heard those testimonials. I'm going to go back and share. Yeah, so I couldn't put the picture. So this is Mrs. Temitope Akinyemi, Farmer Chidi Okoze, who are both in the room. Then Dr. Susan Erex, who is not, she was supposed to be here, but the time difference where she is. So let's go on. So now, what next? We have heard about the RIDA range of products. We have heard what it does. We have seen people in this room who have had different experiences with the RIDA range. We've heard medical professionals talk about it. What next? What next is, if you're here and you've never really tried the RIDA range of products, try the RIDA range of products and experience the positive impact they can have on your well-being. Everybody in here who has used the RIDA products, I believe, will testify to that. Yes, from Ontario, Canada. How will you try the RIDA range? Either by purchasing a product or a combo, which is recommended. It's not recommended to just buy one product, depending on what you want to address. The person, please reach out to the person who invited you. They will provide the price and how to get it. But another thing you can do is to register as a loyal customer and get exclusive access to discounts, 10 to 25% and more. If you register as a loyal customer, you'll get them less than, your combo will come less than if you are buying them individually. And you get other perks as well. So please reach out to the person who invited you and they will give you all the information. What does that entail? Now, we're a community called the Global Synergia where health and freedom flourish. And in registering as a loyal customer, you will be part of that community and get your RIDA range. You can, do as you like with them because you will get them less, much at a great discount. How do you register as a loyal customer? You register, first of all, you have $5. We pegged our dollar at 1,000. So where you see dollar is 1,000 naira for 5,000 naira. And then you pick any of these packs, either 500, makes 500,000, which makes you a VIP member, to 20,000, which makes you a gold member, 100,000 after the 5,000, which makes you a silver member, and 40,000, which makes you a bronze member. Of course, if you want to go further, you need to talk to the person who invited you and come back next week, because we're going to now go further into how more, apart from your health, you can benefit in so many more ways by being part of the Global Synergia community. But I tell you, VIP is it. But at whatever level you want to get your discount, talk to the person who invited you. And that's where we're going to draw the curtain on tonight. I hope with these few words of mine, I've been able to convince you, that the RIDA range of products is something for you to try and to embrace. Can you use the RIDA bitters together with orthodox high blood sugar medications together? Yes, you can. Even high blood pressure medication. It's just that you space them about 1 or 2 hours. The clinical trial that was done on the RIDA bitters was done with the subjects using their regular medication as well. Yes, I believe it's worth trying. So I will take just 1 or 2 more questions, and then we can call it a night. What's the price for the combo, please? It depends. The prices depend on which ones, they vary. But you can reach out to the person who invited you. They'll give you the price because they vary. Thank you. Do we have any other questions? I'd like to thank everyone who is in here for taking time out tonight. I know that if you try the RIDA range of products, you will never regret it. And so we shall say good night now. Thank you. God bless you. Good to have you. Next week, we're going to be taking it further. We've talked about the health benefits of the RIDA range and how you can get access to them. But there's more. There are wealth benefits. And next week, Wednesday, we'll send you the link again. Do join us so that you can hear it, you can hear about how you can take it. So it's not just about health, but it's also about wealth. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.